back to Built Not Wished. This is episode 48. Strength is a responsibility. You know, modern culture tells people that comfort is the goal. But comfort creates weakness. And weakness eventually becomes suffering. We've all heard the old saying. Strong men create comfort. Comfort creates weak men. Weak men create crises. Crises create strong men, and strong men create comfort. We've seen that cycle time and time again in life. You know, a weak person can't protect anything. They can't protect their family. They can't protect their future. They can't protect their peace. They can't even protect their own mind. So this episode is not about looking impressive, okay? It's about becoming capable. Getting winded walking upstairs is a sign. Constant fatigue. Low energy, mood swings, brain fog, physical fragility, no endurance, no resilience. You know, your body is either becoming an asset or a liability. And I want to be clear, strength is not vanity, all right? Training your body is an act of responsibility. Strength helps to protect others. Strength helps to handle stress and stay independent longer. Strength will help us work harder. I got a story about that. And recover faster. And lead with confidence and show up consistently. This is what we really need to pay attention to. Our health affects everyone connected to us. Think about that. Our health affects everyone connected to us. Here's the problem. A lot of us, this one included, by design, and I work a lot of hours, but still, a lot of my work is sedentary, and a lot of people lead sedentary lives. I've already talked about processed foods in previous episodes. I can't stop talking about processed foods and the hazards to your health from processed foods. Eat the perimeter of the grocery store. Don't walk down the middle aisles. We are also living in a culture of endless entertainment. We have to be entertained. What a screwed up mindset that we have to be entertained. And we all, myself included, have an addiction to convenience. I can take my phone. I can order food. It will be here in an hour on my porch. Have you ever looked at people's posture in the 21st century in the West? Weak postures does not help to build strength. And it also produces weak discipline. And one of the big kickers is overconsumption. I'm breaking myself, trying to break myself from overconsumption, because I used to eat till I hated myself. Have you ever done that? You ate so much that you were miserable. That's overconsumption. Many people are destroying themselves while calling it normal. It's not normal. You know, there is absolutely a connection between body and mind. Physical weakness often creates mental weakness. You know, when the body suffers, energy drops, or confidence drops, mood drops, focus drops, discipline drops. The mind is heavily influenced by the condition of the body. You know, exercise has been proven scientifically to reduce anxiety. Movement has been proven to improve clarity. And training builds self-respect. And difficult workouts teach resilience. Your body teaches your mind what you are capable of. And strength does build discipline. The gym, training, walking, mobility work, nutrition, they're not punishment. They're practice for life. Physical training teaches us consistency, delayed gratification, patience, endurance, pain tolerance, structure, accountability. When you train your body to obey, your life becomes harder to derail. You know, waking up early to train, or choosing healthy meals, or going for walks instead of scrolling, stretching instead of sitting, building routines. And here's the built, not wished connection. Built, not wished is about stacking evidence. Every workout becomes proof that you keep promises to yourself. And I want to be real clear what real strength looks like. Because strength is more than muscles. You know, I was in the airport a couple of weeks ago, traveling to visit the kids and grandkids. And Kathy and I were sitting there waiting to board. And I see this young woman. She's a young mother. And she has an infant strapped to her chest. Okay. She has a backpack, and I mean a backpack on her back. She's pulling a suitcase on wheels, and she's holding the hand of a toddler. And in that moment, I was mesmerized watching her, because she was the epitome of strength. She didn't look stressed. She looked comfortable, confident, and at peace with the world. Okay. But real strength includes emotional control, endurance, patience, reliability, calm under pressure, consistency, leadership, and presence. Because strong people create stability for others, just like that mother in the airport. An image I'm not going to forget quickly. You see, truly strong people, they don't panic easily. And they don't collapse under stress. And they don't avoid discomfort. And they don't consistently need motivation. See, this is what strength really should do. Strength should create service, protection, stability, not arrogance. And I think we all know the cost of weakness. Because weakness does have consequences. Weakness affects relationships and finances and confidence and parenting and energy and longevity and opportunity. What opportunities are you missing because your energy, health, or discipline is too low? The world becomes heavier when we become weaker. You know, strong people carry more, the mother in the airport. Endure more, the mother in the airport. Recover faster. Help others more effectively, the mother in the airport. You know, building a strong body you can start small. I always say this. Please hear me. You don't need perfection. Start with walking daily. Drinking water, I know. Let me have some more of my coffee with Bailey's. And exercise will make you sleep better. Lifting weights. Stretching. I've got to get much better at stretching. Reducing junk food. I just talked about processed food a minute ago. Getting sunlight. Now that the sun is up in the north here, we can appreciate that. And moving consistently. You know, small physical disciplines create massive life changes over time. Your future body is being built by today's habits. So for the next 30 days, train your body like someone depends on it. Because someone probably does. Strength is responsibility. Discipline is freedom. Your body affects your future. Weakness compounds, and capability matters. So don't train for vanity. Train for capability. Train because your life gets better when you're stronger. If this episode challenged you, Share it with someone trying to rebuild their life. And remember, you were not built by wishing, you are built, not wished.